Paul Mauro. It's your Monday morning smart financial start. Here we are. I'm dressed to go to work. I hope you are too. Let's get started. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to just remind you of how rich you can get just investing for the short term and investing for retirement especially. And I'm going to do that by quoting some numbers that are in the stock market. Now, before you invest or buy or sell, make sure you meet with and take the advice of your own personal financial advisor. I was one of those for about 50 years, and I'm doing this now, this education thing, and I've written some books. So you can't actually hire me. You certainly could hire advisors that are associated with us. But let me just say, you should be encouraged by the numbers in the U.S. stock market long term and not discouraged by the numbers in the U.S. stock market short term. So let's just talk about it. Number one, the lifetime rate of return in the U.S. stock market is about 9.6%. Now that's a really good number. And if you're good at just investing, just putting money away, right, you can actually replicate what Warren Buffett calls in the book about him the snowball effect. That means you just start building and it just keeps rolling. And if you're good at investing, you can become very wealthy late in life. We saw over our 50 years lots of investors that just started buying on a monthly basis, started putting money into first maybe low-cost ETFs and stock funds, and then when they got a little bit more affluent, I'd say there's a time period, an age and stage where maybe you should hire a financial advisor. It's not when you're young. We have a whole video about that's going to be on after this, which is when to hire a financial advisor. But right now, you should do it on your own to start. So if you're a startup person, just start investing. And I don't think you need to do anything fancy other than a little bit of reading about the U.S. stock market, U.S. stock funds, ETF funds. I'm a big fan of Fidelity funds and Vanguard and a lot of others that have great, simple, exchange-traded funds that are low cost that you can buy through your favorite brokerage house, right? But the most important, it's not what ETF you buy, it's when you buy it. Buy them young and keep buying them every month. Buy them young and keep buying them every month. And you can accumulate with a very reasonable amount of contributions. And I'm not talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? If you put away $500 a month from age 22 until age 40, right? Even if you stopped midlife because you're going to have children and babies and mortgages, right? Just from 22 to 40, those 18 years of putting away $6,000 a year will make you a 2 millionaire, right? So let's just think about investing as a way to build your lifetime security. And again, ignore the short-term things. 1997, the Asian crash. I was in business in 1987 for Black Monday. I was around for Y2K, right? You may have heard about some of these things. 2008 economic, forget all that stuff. If you're a long-term investor, those are great opportunities to keep buying. When those things happen, you keep buying every month and you keep buying some more. Now, if you're a short-term person, we're going to talk about that as well. I'm going to talk about it actually in my next video, which is if you happen to be a 70-year-old person about to retire, forget all this stuff I just said. This information is really for someone who's 25 to 50 years old, right? Because all financial advice plans are not the same. There's young investor plans. Those are essentially the build wealth plans. They are the longevity plans, and then there's the pass along legacy plans. So let's just concentrate on where you are and do the right financial thing for you. So if you're building wealth, invest, and if you're there at age 70 and you're ready to convert your assets to income, follow along with me and we'll talk about how you can create more retirement income than ever before by converting your assets to income at age 70 right now. So listening to our videos, following us on YouTube, click the link below, make sure you subscribe and join us at one of our upcoming meetings. And by the way, if you click that link and you're one of our subscribers and you put first 100 in the code, you'll be able to go to one of these meetings for free. I think it's going to be a great educational thing. Learning more about your money and things that you can do is just the art of being smart. I'll see you again next time on Smart Financial.